Dark and majestic, home to colorful aquatic life, the oceans are the world's natural beauties. Disrupting the ocean's harmonious wildlife, man-made plastic pollution and destruction contaminate the waters. Let's go back in time to where it all began. Plastic, formed by chemically mixing formaldehyde and phenol, was first developed by Belgian chemist and marketer Leo Baekeland in 1907. Plastic products were produced by companies such as Dow Chemicals, ExxonMobil, DuPont, and BASF. As this business advanced, plastic overwhelmed the environment so much that the landfills were degraded. During World War II, there was an urgent need for plastic, as nylon was used as synthetic silk for parachutes, ropes, helmet liners, and more. The plastic supply increased by 300%. Unfortunately, the pollution directly related to plastic increased too. Plastic's popularity rose tremendously due to its flexible material. Although plastic is sustainable, durable, and convenient, it negatively impacts the environment, specifically the sea animals, due to the process of breaking down plastic, which takes 450 years. The U.S. government has made many attempts to solve the issue of plastic in the ocean. The Federal Water Pollution Control Act of 1948 was the first major U.S. law to address water pollution. The law made it unlawful for any person to discharge any pollutant into waters unless a permit was obtained under its provisions. The Great Lakes Critical Program Act of 1990, which targeted the Great Lakes, made sure the number of toxins left in the lakes were safe for the surrounding humans and animals. Though these acts and programs were put into place, ocean pollution is still increasing. In 1997, the largest of the 5 offshore plastic accumulation zones in the world's oceans was found halfway between Hawaii and California by Charles Moore. This patch, still growing today, contains all the marine debris, microplastics that originally came from rivers, lakes, streams, and other water-flowing formations. Plastic debris is currently the most abundant type of litter in the ocean, making up 80% of all marine debris. There are now 5.25 trillion macro and micro pieces of plastic in our oceans, and 46,000 pieces in every square mile of the ocean, weighing up to 269,000 tons. It is estimated that there are 200 million tons of plastic already circulating the marine environments, with an estimate of 11 million tons entering the oceans every year. The most visible impacts of plastic debris are the ingestion, suffocation, and entanglement of hundreds of marine species. Marine wildlife such as seabirds, whales, fish, and turtles mistake plastic waste for prey. Most then die of starvation as their stomachs become to fill with plastic. Even though most of the plastics are biodegradable, some of them cannot go through the process of being broken down into smaller pieces. We spoke to fish population specialist John Field from the Long Marine Laboratory in Santa Cruz in order to get a better grasp on how pollution in the ocean affects marine life.
Other types of pollutions, though, do. So things like oil spills, non-point pollution like nutrient runoff from farms, agricultural operations, pesticide runoff from agricultural operations. Those can alter marine food webs, lead to things like harmful algal blooms, and can definitely have an impact on both fish populations as well as those higher trophic level predators.
It is vital that we all do our part in reducing the amount of plastic. An essential part is refusing to use single-use plastic, since 90% of the plastic that we use in our daily lives is single-use. We can use metal water bottles, bring cloth grocery bags, and drink with metal or paper straws rather than use the plastic kind. We can participate in beach cleanups and also contribute and donate to organizations. We spoke with Mr. Rector to get some insight into his contribution.
The ocean cleanup team, along with System 001, which is that gigantic black tube that sucks up plastic from the Pacific garbage patch, we helped get it loaded and get it essentially attached it to a tugboat that took it out to the Pacific garbage patch from San Francisco Bay.
Team C's, led by Mark Rober, Jimmy or Mr. Beast, and campaign director Matt Fitzgerald, is a global campaign to raise $30 million to remove 30 million pounds of plastic and trash from our oceans, rivers, and beaches. We can donate, and the funds go directly to 2 nonprofit organizations, Ocean Conservancy and the Ocean Cleanup. Team C's also built machines that collect plastic directly out of the oceans, specifically in third world countries. Team C's works with the robot Inceptor, which is solar powered, making the machine itself eco-friendly. On the Team C's website, there are sign-ups for beach cleanups as well as donation links. Other organizations that you can donate to include the Surfrider Foundation, Environmental Defense Fund, Plastic Soup Foundation, and Oceana. Plastic in the ocean contributing to climate change, the killing of sea animals, and endangering humans is an issue that must be addressed and acted upon today to protect Earth and its inhabitants.